Well, hello, my name is Conor O'Shea. I'm here to talk to you about the Bodhran. Bodhran's a Celtic drum, fairly small, you can take it wherever you want. It's a traditional Celtic instrument, and you can get a variety of sizes. You get the little ones and the bigger ones, and it's up to you which you play. The little ones are great if you're going out in public. You can take it right with you. You almost put it in a pocket. You see, it's got a nice little sound. You can play with your fingers, so you can bring your beater and play it. You can also get a slightly bigger one. Now it's got a deeper tone, and the bells ring a little louder. But when I'm not going out and I'm not going to get it in danger, I like to bring my full-size one, and it's got a nicer sound, you see, and it's got a handle in the back, You know what the origin of that drum, right, comes from bottom. You got the handle in the back. It gives you a good grip, and it's actually a shield that the Irish used to use when they go to war, and they'd hit people with a beater, and they used to be a little bigger, but they'd hit people and they'd shield themselves. But they found that when they were getting hit, that the shields were making a fine noise, and so they integrated that into their music. So I mean, the way you play the drum, it's not terribly hard at all. You just kind of take the beater and you hit the drum right, and it's a drum right, really no skill required. So you hit the drum, and then you hit it again, and you hit it again, and it sounds a little something like this when you get it going. Now you can hear there's a bit of an overtone on the drum, and it's not very popular with the bands. It kind of really grates on them. At the best of times, they barely tolerate the Bodhran in the band. So when there's an overtone like that, we like to wet down the drum. It helps dull the overtone. And some people say you do it with beer, but that's just once you get drunk and you can't stand up anymore. You use beer to tone it down. You really should use water with a damp cloth. So you take your damp cloth and you just wipe it all over the inside. Helps get the grubby fingerprints out. If you did use beer at the last time, get some of that white dried out. If it doesn't smell so much like beer, the rest of the band's not as likely to eat it. So you can see as the sound or water gets in there, the sound starts to drop. The overtone's starting to go away, and if you don't annoy the band too much, they might let you play for a little longer. So what I'll show you now is how it sounds with the band when they're playing. You've got a gig out in the park or whatever. So we'll just go join the band. Here, well, they didn't let me play in that set. It was a set after that they let me play. I didn't quite have the rhythm right there because they wasn't a song I knew. So we can talk about the different timings that you'd play. Because you play with a 4/4, which sounds like that, but if you go to the 6/8 timing, of course, it sounds a little more like, and you can tell. I mean, it really depends on whether it's a jig or a reel, who wrote it, and how they're playing it. Whether you play the 4/4 or the 6/8. So I'll just show you how it sounds with the 6/8 timing on another one. I'll just go join another band. It was a lovely day of sun. You could see the sun and the wind blowing. Actually, they didn't let me play that set either. But it does bring up another good point. Cleaning and maintenance of the Bodhran is very important. So on the topic of cleaning the Bodhran, on occasion you're going to find your Bodhran gets a little dirty, and sometimes the wife likes to play a little hide and seek with the drum, and well, it's sometimes it gets a little dirty, right? And so you just got to, you get yourself a rag, and you just clean it off, and you give it a couple of thumps, but don't let it ring too loud, because she'll hear you. So now that you've got your Bodhran all cleaned up, we can try a little something else. If you're not really sure how to play, and you don't want to annoy the band too much, you can try just kind of strumming in the air, so you can see you're not making any contact, or you can just do it on your leg. But you can hear a little there, but that usually doesn't annoy them too much. If they give you a look, then just put the beater away and just pretend with your thumb and finger, and that usually doesn't annoy them too much. Sometimes you get to play on stage with a much bigger band, and that's a lot of fun. And it wasn't me on this particular day, but here's a little something that a friend of mine was able to play with the band right up front in the band. They quite liked having her play there. We'll just go right to that then. So that wasn't really a good example, because you couldn't actually see her playing, but there was another part in the song where she played right along, and it just sounded really good. So I mean, just in summation, you get yourself a drum, and you play when you can, if you can. Try not to play too loud, because the wife doesn't like it too much either. And there's some bands out there that will let you play with them.